welcome to the moment we share together, always, every week on Indigenous Science, the Indigenous Voices. I am so glad today to come here again to appreciate you, every one of you that supported our program, the Triple Action Project of S-DELI 2021, in which we celebrate the International Day of Sign Languages, the International Literacy Day, and the International Week of the Deaf. We want to say a big shout out to the deaf community, the whole world, and the deaf community in Africa, especially those who observed this week on your own and also with us. We want to thank you all. I want to thank those that made our time to watch our premiere video with us on the 23rd of September. We appreciate you. And we also want to inform you all that the video is still online. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. We're so proud to produce that video. Talking about that, we know that not everything is perfect about the video. Because of one of time, we didn't really put the caption or subtitle to some of the signed videos and some of the spoken videos. So I want to let you know that we are still working on that video. We are going to produce the updated format or updated version of the video very, very soon. And that is going to contain some of the missing pieces of the video. And talking about the video, I know that you may have wondered what we did or what we were doing there with the My Hero Issue project. You know that this is a project that has been so dear to us, and it's a project that is making wave right now. Through our intervention, we are so glad to have come to this point where we can produce this video, which is a literacy book on COVID-19, how children can help their communities either build back better or avoid COVID-19, or make sure that there is little or no spread of the pandemic that has been ravaging the world since 2020. We are so glad to work on that project, and I am going to be telling you at this moment that we will be bringing to you updates from that project. We'll be bringing to you several video clips and pieces of that project, because a lot of activities went on there. And we're also going to be producing the ordinarily signed version of the video. This is the acted version of the video. You can notice that we didn't play it, or because of time, the video on itself, the active version on itself, is about 25 minutes. And so because the entire tap video was getting longer, so we had to cut it short. But we're going to be bringing you all of this. We are working and our hands are really full. So don't be troubled, okay? Keep following our activities and keep watching our videos, and if you please share our videos to your relatives, your friends. I mean, some of my friends are using the videos to teach in their classes. I appreciate you all. Those that think that African Indigenous Sign Languages need to be documented and developed, we thank you for all of this. And so I want to give special thanks to the president of Nigerian National Association of the Deaf, NAD, Dr. Chidi Oluji, for also contributing video to that program. I also want to thank every other person, team members of S-DELI and other people that are not team members that really contributed videos to that project. Talking about the Nigerian National Association of the Deaf, we are so proud also to learn about what is going on there right now, the very serious call for the documentation, or rather for the harmonization of Nigerian Sign Language. If you have been following our work here, you would recall that for the past 6 years, we have been at the forefront of advocating for the documentation and development of indigenous African sign languages, not just Nigeria. And we're so glad that this protocol is yielding a very good result based on what we're seeing on ground. For the first time again, the Nigerian National Association of the Deaf is coalescing or collaborating with other organizations to want to forward or proceed with the harmonization of Nigerian Sign Language. That is a good one. So we are also calling on other countries, other deaf communities of other countries to follow. I know that some other African countries have done something in that regard. That is why we have some African countries that have their national sign languages listed on the WFD chart on national sign languages of the world. So we have Uganda, we have Kenya, South Africa, and some other countries. I think Zimbabwe too. So with our work in Nigeria and right now in Zambia, we believe that the advocacy we've been mounting for a while now is really yielding results, and we hope that Algeria would follow. We hope that Gabon will follow suit. But before I close for today, because this video is specifically to thank all of you that followed our program on the International Day of Sign Languages, which just happened on the 23rd of September. I also want to drop this piece of advice to the Nigerian National Association of the Deaf on this path that they are taking right now, which is a very laudable one. That whatever effort you are going to put, you are going to be needing the services, the ideas of sign language researchers, because it is what is going to complete the piece in the work you are doing. It is not enough to harmonize a language that is not a national language. Of course, you right now, everybody that is in the Nigerian deaf community seems to believe that Nigeria does not have a national sign language. So when you want to talk about harmonizing, you want to talk about what the piece of language that should represent Nigerian deaf community, and that piece has to be an indigenous one. And for harmonization to happen, it has to follow from the documentation. And I'm speaking this off of the article I read recently that is coming from the Nigerian National Association of the Deaf. And I recall that I wrote a lot of articles from 2018-19 up to 2020, trying to lay the roadmap upon which any African country can work and can also follow to work on their indigenous or work on their national sign languages. So what the Nigerian deaf community is doing is laudable, but it should take off from documentation up to development and then harmonization. And if you do not follow this pathway, it is likely that you are going to get stuck on the way. I do not know of any how many other trained sign linguists out there. You can seek their services, but other than that, S-DELI is quite open to give counsel or advice. We do not do our services asking for money or whatever from anybody or even the deaf community. That is why we are here. So that is somewhat a friendly advice. We at S-DELI are so eager to see that the Nigerian deaf community can have a national sign language they will be proud of. And so do we feel of all other African countries, all other African deaf communities, because we are working towards the full development of the indigenous African sign languages that have been there in the past. And that is why we still continue to work on the Niger Sign Up project. And everybody that knows about the Niger Sign Up project knows that the project is transcending from just Niger Sign Up to a global sign up project that is going to contain all the indigenous sign languages of the world. It's a mega project, but we know that with determination and the right resources which we have and funding, we know we are going to get there. It's going to take a long time, we know, but it's going to be a consistent process. So It is my pleasure once again to say thank you to all of you that followed our program on the 23rd. And please keep following our work, keep following our activities. And if you feel that you want to be part of what is going on, well, we are also open. We're open to accept both deaf and hearing people. All right. Today is an appreciation day to all of you. We can't forget on your support and all the work you're doing. We want to say on behalf of Team S-DELI, thank you so much for being with us on the Triple Action Project on the 23rd of September. We will see you by that time next year in same program, God willing. I'm going to see you next week. Until then, be safe and bye.